Hi all. It's been a little while since we've had an update. I've been posting a little bit using scheduled posts and stuff, but nothing too extreme. So what I wanted to talk about was where I'm going this year with content, and going to try and take it slow on the commissions. If I do get any commissions that uh, fit fit the fit the budget and are really cool and fun, something maybe different, of course I'll go ahead. But what I'm trying to do is actually make some smaller single pieces, and do some tutorials on those and sort of expand on that as opposed to building whole sets and working back through that and sort of trying to put together like a month's worth of footage into a video. Just work on one thing and put it together, make a video, and then be done with it. So with that being said, I've got a couple of ideas already. I've got a couple of sketches of what I want to be doing. Apologies for the lighting in here; it's just garbage. It's literally just a shed. No fancy studio or anything. So with that, yeah, I've got a couple of sketches and things I want to do. There's some orc themed stuff. There's some more like landscape themed stuff. I've got plenty of like Halloween bones that I wanted to make. I want to make into some stuff. I want to get some things moving out of here. As you can see, I've got a lot of crap in these shelves, and it all kind of needs to go. No, it doesn't need to go, but I'd like to do something with it other than just hoard it. Um, so that's what I'm planning on doing, and obviously with that, that'll help me introduce myself into not content making exactly, but maybe getting more comfortable with editing and stuff. And hopefully that'll help with that whole process of easing me into the editing side of things. So with that being said, yeah, so ease me into the editing, give me smaller projects that I can do. I've wanted to be doing like whole boards and stuff, but I just don't see a purpose in doing that. At least when I make a single small piece, I can put it up on the shelf, I can keep it here as a background set piece, you know what I mean, just to have floating in the background. I can look at it later, I can go through something if I want to, maybe find a better technique to do it differently in the future. I can do a comparison, but whatever it is, it gives me more options in that way. I have had a couple of commissions I've finished up and then handed over to the customers. I didn't even get any photos done, which is really disappointing and stupid of me. So there's a few floating out there that like I literally have no finished photos of, which is incredibly stupid. So this way I get to do something at my own pace, something small, easy, maybe a week or two's worth of work, and then bang it all together into a video. And so with that being said, I'm hoping to obviously expand on how I'm doing things, what I'm using, be a bit more proactive, not proactive, just more thoughtful in how it's presented, I guess, with the camera's angles and stuff like that. I have to be a bit more, yeah, thoughtful is probably the way to do it. Like where I'm actually working, I need to actually have a good view of it. Maybe set up a couple of different angles, stuff like that, and piece it together later and show how it's all done and how it's fitting together and blah 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 blah. Pros and cons, all that kind of good stuff, and then hopefully that'll give some people some ideas of how they can make stuff out of actual crap that's just sitting in their shed. That's pretty much what this was all going to be about. And I wanted to start this last year. It was kind of slow. Work got really intense. Real life work got really intense. Family got really intense, and it just didn't seem like the couple of commissions I had were very big and kind of intimidating in a way. So I wanted to make sure that any spare time I had was pumped into those to make sure they were as good as they could get, or as good as they could be for the skill set that I had. And I think I pulled off some pretty cool stuff, especially with that MKA board. That was sick. But yeah, so all things considered, just trying to branch out in a different direction this year and make some content that people can actually sit down and watch, as opposed to like a short little 5-second video or a reel or like a post about something. That like just piece it all together into big content, easy to consume. And so with all that being said, I hope I get I get something done. It's not just a pipe dream, but at least when I'm uploading this, um, makes it public, and it gives me a reason to come back and keep pushing into this. I was going to start trying to do something today, but I might actually put up some posts about um, some of the ideas and maybe get you guys to vote or something like that, and then see where we go, what people are interested in. But the whole idea is to obviously spread knowledge and just show how easy some of these techniques can be with just the right tools, really, and a little bit of knowledge. And hopefully, I can help you guys with some of the knowledge side of it. Unfortunately, tools are tools. If you have a Proxon cutter, great. If you've got a caulking gun for liquid nails, great. That's pretty much half the work there. And some paint pots. But yeah, I just want to help everyone understand like how simple this stuff can be, and yeah, put it out there for all of you to enjoy. So yeah. One last thing as well, with if there's anything that I've done in the past, if you're scrolling through the Facebook or whatever, that's probably the easiest place. So I've got most of the stuff in folders on there, so it's a little bit easier to sort of dissect as opposed to going through like years and years of just random posting from Instagram. At least on Facebook, they're on folders. If there's anything on there that you really like, that you're interested in maybe seeing more about how I built it or whatever, I do have heaps of footage for a lot of the older builds that I've done over the last couple of years. I just haven't done anything with it because it's like literally like a month's worth of footage, and I don't know where to begin. I really don't. So if there is anything you want me to break down, you go, how the hell did you do this, or what can you do this, or like how do you recommend I do this, or if you've got a question, you're building a board and you want to just some advice on what you think might be easiest, always happy to help. So yeah, with that being said, I'm off to bed, and hopefully we'll catch up tomorrow.